I solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States.
Will uphold the Constitution and statutes of the state of Kansas.
And I will uphold the Constitution and statutes of the state of Kansas.
And I will uphold the resolutions and ordinances passed by the government.
And I will uphold the statutes and resolutions passed by the unified government of Wyandotte County and Kansas City, Kansas.
And I will perform my duties
And I will perform my duties
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
as Mayor and Chief Executive
as Mayor and Chief Executive
of the Unified Government of Kansas City, Kansas.
of the unified government of Kansas City, Kansas.
So help me God.
So help me God. What I want to do is I just want to say a few brief words. I want to start off by thanking some folks who helped make this possible, and then just a few quick points that I want to make. So I want to begin by starting off with thanking my wife, Julie Solomon, for all of her support. Without her support over the last 20 years, none of this would have been possible. And she's been the rock of our family for so long, and especially for this campaign. So thank you. My kids, Daniel, Gabriel, Luke, and Esther, for enduring the campaign. My grandma's here, and my parents, Marcy and Ron, who is offering the prayer. I want to thank my cousins, aunts, and uncles who are all here. Lots of friends and family here, so I thank everyone for being here. I want to thank my campaign staff, Lindsay and Lauren, who did an amazing job, and my campaign cabinet, Maureen Mahoney, Jimmy and Alice Banks, Bill Miller, Rick and Dee Dee Behrens, Denise Tomsick, Jim Giles, Pat and Dave Grobrink, Bill Grobrink, Nick Kachenik. I also want to thank the unions that have supported me, many of whom are here today. The Sheriff's FOP 40, I appreciate you all stepping out and supporting me. Teamsters 41 for their support, and the Carpenters Union. Really appreciate that from all of you. I appreciate within the community members of the clergy, many of whom are here today. I appreciate very much the pastors who have supported me in this endeavor. I want to thank the members of Trinity who are here in force today. I want to thank the many leaders in the community who stepped out to support this campaign. And I especially want to thank Joe Reardon and Carol Marinich. They're both here. I know Joe's back in the back. Carol's here. There's Carol back here. I think these two great leaders are so important. You all have stood here where I stand, and I stand here with humility, knowing that I have big shoes to fill. So thank you very much for your support. Most of all, I want to thank the voters of Wyandotte County, because as I said throughout the campaign, the most important endorsement was the endorsement of the voters who went to the polls and cast their vote. And cast their vote for a vision of continuing the government that we've had for the last 16 years, continuation of unification and all the success that we've had, knowing that despite all the challenges that remain, that we are better positioned to address these challenges than we've ever been. And so I'm very excited to be taking the lead now in this role. I'll give you a brief reflection. The hospital I was born in, Bethany Hospital, has been torn down. The church that I was baptized at, London Heights Methodist Church, 15th and Garfield, hasn't been a church for 40 years. The church that I was raised in sold and is a different denomination. The school that I went to school where my mom taught is being torn down and replaced with another school. The reality is there's no going back. Amen? There's no going back. That when we look forward, I'm defined not by the buildings that I once lived in that are no longer there, but defined by the people and the relationships and the vision that we have as a community. And as things continue to change in Wyandotte County, and I hope they continue to change, as they change in Wyandotte County, we are reminded always that the only direction we have is to go forward and to cast that vision and that expectation to raise things even to a higher level. And I want to close with just thanking the new commission that is here. I'm very much looking forward to working with each and every one of you. We have a lot of work ahead of us, and I'm looking forward to that. We're going, in 10 days, we're going into a retreat to review our strategic plan and begin our joint work together. The strategic plan that was passed on to the previous commission is now an open document that the new commission will put our stamp on and make sure that it's the correct vision to continue to carry Wyandotte County forward. But the thing that has made all of this possible, the things that have made the transformation of Wyandotte County possible, has been an amazing consensus that has been drawn from all corners of Wyandotte County, from all different perspectives, from all different constituencies. Somehow, over the last 16 years, the Commission has always managed to find a consensus to move the community forward. And I would suggest that our greatest challenge now is to find a consensus. And our first challenge, of course, is to replace my seat, the one vacant seat up there, at large one. And we have an opportunity to really look forward as a commission, not for someone who might get 6 votes, but someone who might get 8 or 9, and represent the true consensus of the commission, of someone who's going to represent our community and move all of this forward together. I think this is our first real challenge, and I think it's going to be a great one. And I'm looking forward to getting started. So I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I want to thank all of you for your participation in Wyandotte County and all that you do. And I want to just ask you to continue to do it because we have a lot of work ahead of us. Thank you very much.